welcome back. In this stream, I'm going to be getting back into Noster development. The videos that I do in these streams are going to be posted over on to a new channel called Node Tech, where I'm going to be doing things that are more similar to like Noster and things of that nature, like, you know, more decentralized kind of computing and all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be happening over on this channel. Also, we have a website as well where I'm going to be like creating some guides for things like Noster or Bitcoin or Lightning or all these kinds of things. And so I'm going to try to grow that, and I'm going to eventually probably start moving the live streams that I do on these topics over to that channel. But since I can't live stream until I have 1,000 subscribers and I only have 7 on this channel, I plan to, you know, wait till I have 1,000 subscribers. And then I'll probably start, you know, streaming this kind of content over here, and then I can continue with my channel, sticking to things like, you know, Linux and LunarVim and all that kind of stuff here, since I know mostly that's what people show up to this channel for. So that's kind of the idea. I don't know how many people are going to see that before we go live. Let me get rid of this. No. All right. So it takes some time until the chat shows up. Let's do this. And today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be working on a Next.js application. I'm going to be doing notebin over. That's my plan. So I have an app called notebin, and basically what you do is, you know, you put a little title here, you know, body, whatever it is, and then you can create a note. And I don't even know if this is going to work right now. You sign it. And it's still sending because both of the relays are shot on it. So basically we're going to fix this, and I'm going to make it a lot better. My idea for this site is to make it similar to GitHub Gists. So like GitHub Gist. Right? I want it to be like this. That's kind of my plan. Not exactly like GitHub, because it's not GitHub, but something where you can share, like, again, they kind of got it right here, like code notes and snippets. I feel like gists are underutilized. I feel like nobody uses them because they live at like a subdomain on GitHub, and people don't really know about gists as well as they do. Obviously, like just GitHub repos and stuff, but I think gists are like really cool. And I want to redo this, but I want to do it on like in an open source kind of way, so that if you have some snippet or code or note or whatever that you want to get out there, you can put it out to 50 different relays across the country, and you're not just putting it directly on GitHub servers. And that's kind of the idea there. How's it going, Saeed? How's it going, Santiago? Hopefully what I'm doing here makes sense. Let me pop this out. Let's do pop out chat. And I'll answer your guys' questions, you know, whatever it is. If you want to ask anything about what I'm doing or comments, whatever it is, you know, just doesn't matter to me. So let's get started here. So we have notebin, and it's completely broken. And we're going to make it better. And I'm also thinking about changing the domain to notebin.io. I don't know if you guys can even see the address bar because of the scaling and stuff like that, but right now it's notebin.org, and I feel like .io is a little bit more fun. Oh my goodness, what is this font? Why is this like this? This is terrible. I'm gonna have to fix that later. Who did this? All right, anyway, we're not gonna be able to do it from Firefox. At least not on GitHub. Let me see. I don't think I'm having this problem on any looks like the GitHub, but yeah, it looks like my fonts are a little whacked out. I was going to say just that GitHub Gist could be used as a CMS for your blog. Well, see, that's something that you could actually very easily do with Noster. That's something that really lends itself to Noster. How's it going, Enemiers? Are you just doing a revamp of Notebin today? That's kind of the idea, yes. Just run a quick FC cache and close open Firefox. Assume it's just that. I would hope so. I just updated my system, so I'm assuming I like, I don't know, something happened. Let's run this. We'll do the flag F, flag V here. You know what? I did install some fonts recently though for what you call it, for Wes term. So maybe it's that. Firefox. And let's do notebin.org. Notebin.org. Okay. Sign into Alby. Yeah, see, sometimes the relay's on, sometimes it's not. But we also need better UI for these relays anyway. I'm thinking like a modal that pops up. I don't know yet. Relay UX is really hard. It's just something that I haven't really seen done perfectly yet. Nah, it's still kind of messed up. It's fine. We'll use Brave. We'll use Brave. It's fine. I like to develop better in Firefox though, because I like their Flexbox tools. I don't know if Chrome has as good as ones, but I've always really liked Firefox's Flexbox tools and grid tools and stuff like that. Last time I checked, I didn't know how to do it inside of Brave or Chrome-based browsers, but whatever. All right, let's go from here. Hopefully the fonts aren't messed up here too. That would suck. All right, and let's do this. Yep, we got good fonts there. Okay. Use the dialog new tag for the modal. Yeah, I plan to use the dialog tag. Or, well, I don't know what you mean by dialog new tag. Hey Chris, how's it going? Noon question? I don't know what you mean by that. But anyway, question, what's the title about? Basically, I'm going to be working on a site that is built on top of Noster. Now, eventually, you'll be able to learn about Noster. I mean, you can learn about Noster already. Like, there's stuff on the internet about it. But I plan to do like a technical deep dive on the new website that I have here under guides and Noster, and I'm going to teach people how to use it. But essentially what Noster is, it's like a alternative to, it's not really an alternative to Twitter, but it's an alternative to how we store data on the internet, store and access data on the internet. That's kind of the idea. And it's not crypto, it's not anything like that. It's legitimately just a different way. It's like, okay, imagine that you, instead of storing all of your, it's more like Mastodon. That's kind of the idea. You can liken it more to Mastodon. It's not federated. It's not really like that, but it's more kind of like that. It's like Blue Sky or Mastodon in a way. So that's kind of what it is. It's a new HTML tag? Sure it's not an HTMX tag? I've been using dialogues for, well, I guess I could use the tag, but I guess I wouldn't know how to, like, I don't know what special properties are imbued by a dialog tag. I'll have to look it up. You can create modals pretty easy and it's widely supported. Well, maybe I'll try it out then. I've been using headless UI for these things, so we'll try it out. I used to use JetBrains Mono, but I don't like it. Ah, noob, gotcha. Yeah. I should have been able to suss that out. Okay. So basically the idea is, like for instance, I'll give you a quick for instance about how Noster will work. You'll be on Notebin and you'll post something. Right now Notebin's broken, but I'm going to fix it. But you'll be on Notebin and you'll post something, and then also you'll be able to see it over on Nostbin. Nostbin is like another similar thing to Notebin, right? And I don't know if he has an archive section. This is how he's doing his relays. I don't know if he has an archive section, but basically anything you post here on this site and you post here on this site are interoperable. So if we go over here to the archive, hopefully, okay, good, it fetched some stuff. You can see this guy's like, using Notebin. People are still using Notebin, but it's like broken. But, any of these notes here, they could have came from Nospin. They could have came from there. Like, I don't know, right? So that's kind of the idea. And also you'll be able to do lightning tips. So if somebody puts out some stuff that you like, you can tip them. Like I can tip this guy. We'll give him 100 Satoshis. Click send. All right, that's equivalent to 3 cents. Wait, let me, before I do that, all right, it is a success even when I canceled. I have to fix that too. But instead of that, let me give him a message, hello from Notebin. Okay. And we'll do 100 here, and we'll do send. And we'll click pay now, and then you send 100 sats to this guy, their channel. So when you go back to rewatch it, if anyone goes back to rewatch it, it'll be up on the channel. All right. And I need content for that channel anyway. So let's get started. I'm going to go. All right, we're on the notebin GitHub repository. And now what we're going to do is I'm just going to clone it, create a new branch. What are these branch names? Are you feeling it, Mr. Okay, I forgot about these. We're going to have to delete a lot of these branches. But anyway, we're going to create a new branch, and it's going to have all the new stuff on it. So let's go to repos. We're going to do git clone. We're going to do that. It's already in the path, so let's just cd in the notebin. All right. Apparently I did some development, but it doesn't matter because I am redoing everything. So we're going to do git checkout flag b v2, even though this would be more like a v1. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove like everything. I don't want to remove rmf star because I don't want to lose the .git. So we'll just do, I don't know if it will destroy the .git, but I think it will. We'll do node modules, public, next, well, all the next stuff. Not the get, well, yeah, not that. All the next stuff, package JSON, package lock, post CSS. We'll leave the README, tailwind, and TS config. Okay, so now we just have the README, and it's a GitHub repository. Let's blow away the .next, the .vs code, since next won't ever let me get rid of that. I don't know what the .github is, and I don't really know what's in there. Oh, I think that's just sponsorship stuff, so we'll leave that. And we'll also blow away the .eslint.rc. Okay, yeah. And then we'll start a new Next.js project from there. Comcast still messing. Yep, they're still trying to get back at me. I know. I may be getting a new house soon. I may have something in the works for things. So hopefully I won't have to be in a room that's like super far away from the modem anymore, or whatever kind of lead wall exists between me and the downstairs. So now let's head over to Next.js. I haven't done a Next.js app in a while. Let's go see how this happens. What release is Next.js on? Let me zoom in on this to where are we at? 200 here? 200 is good. We're at 13.4.4. I think the app directory since early May is now stable, so I guess that's good. We had a release last week. All right, so hopefully everything is better than it was, because around 13.1 or 13.2, things were very, very full of bugs. But yeah, but I don't want to use old shit. I don't want to use like the old pages directory, because then, I mean, I'm gonna have to upgrade it anyway. So anyway, there should be, let's head over to their docs. Do they have their like a link to their docs here? Learn docs. Which is better? I already know Next.js to some degree. So let's go to the docs, because I just need the install script. Installation. Yes. Okay. So we'll run through that. What's up, Singularis? Pages are backwards compatible. I know they are, but it's stable, but not really. That's what it feels like. I love you, man. I love you too, Coding Frank. We're redoing notebin today, and a bunch of libraries don't work with the app directory. Not libraries that I've had issues with, or at least that I'll probably need for notebin. So I don't know if that'll really be a problem. It looks like that was full screen, so yeah. Let's do this. Let's do create experimental. No, see, okay, this used to be the way I had to do it, was experimental app. But now I can just do app latest, I think. I hope. Does it give me the app directory? I hope so. Manual installation. No, we don't want to do that. I guess let's find out. Yeah, no, it looks like it's giving app, so we should be good to go. All right, let's do this. Need to install the following package, blah, blah, blah. Yes. What's my thing? Dot. Does dot work? Oh. Okay, let's blow these away. readme and .github. All right, now let's rerun the installer. What is the project name? Dot. Would you like to use TypeScript with this project? Yes. Would you like to use ESLint? Why not? Would you like to use Tailwind? Of course. Would you like to use the source directory? No. App router? Yes. Would you like to customize the default import alias? No, I don't even... That's like that @ symbol thing that they do, I guess. All right, now it's going to install a bunch of bloat, but this bloat is, in my opinion, still the easiest way to make a web app. So, hey. I finished my Calc 3 final, and I got a 97. Those 90-plus hours of study was worth it. Nice. Yeah, Calc 3 is cool because it's like... And I still think you should learn Calc 2 before Calc 1, like, now that I look back on it. But Calc 3 is cool because, like, all the stuff you learn from Calculus 2, which is, like... It's kind of like two-dimensional Calc 3, right? So, yeah, Calc 3 was a lot of fun. Wait till you get into differential equations. Oof. I want to try Astro, to be honest. I don't have a use case, though. Well, come help me work on the NodeTech site, because the NodeTech site needs a couple things, and it's all done in Astro. So this is all Astro right here. And make it bigger here. I'm using the new data collections thing. So like this Noster guide is a data collection. I'm going to plan to translate some of these things too. So you can't really see that up there, but it says EN. So I'm following like a lot of those practices and stuff like that. But yeah, so anytime I'm doing like a documentation site or like just a splash page or something like that, every single time I'm doing it in Astro. Every single time. And especially when Astro Spa comes out, that'll be awesome. But Astro is my favorite web framework at this point. It's not always the best framework for every job because Next.js is probably a lot better for something like notebin. But for something like this site, right, which is just like a documentation site, right, it's really great. I really like it. What is your problem, by the way? What is this? Okay, connect. Yeah, there we go. And then we can click on this. See, we got the new animations going. I'm learning front-end web dev. I'm getting there. I don't know if I really should have animations for the search. I don't know if that's annoying or not. It might be. But, yeah, we got these nice, pretty animations now. We got that light and dark theme. We got the new Noster logo that just came out, I think, yesterday or today. So, yeah. Oh, there's the dogs. Can't ever win. Next is the best for me, especially when I use Turbo Repo. I don't know what Turbo Repo is. Yeah, I don't know what that is. So I'm still not like a front end, like a complete front end soy dev. I'm getting there. I'm learning. Now, so okay, we got the app directory. We got all this nonsense. Let's do, I'm going to open this actually in another terminal, and I'm going to go over here into this, and we're going to do notebin. And then we're going to do npm run dev, I think is what you do. Yeah, okay. There we go. Click on this. Will it take me somewhere? Yes. Next.js. Get started by editing blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. They really like their subtle animations over at Next.js. I always notice subtle little things happening whenever I'm interacting with their documentation or something like that. It's all this real subtlety in their animations. But yeah, I think Next is a really good... I think if I was going to tell anybody that who is making something... Like if you were going to just reach for any multi-purpose tool for... front end, I would probably reach for Next, but I still think Astro is better for other things. I don't always just want to like write everything. I want to avoid like JSX like where I can and just write. Astro feels like I'm writing like normal HTML sometimes, just with like a little bit of JavaScript interactability, I guess. All right, now let's just open this up. All right, what do we got? We got app, no modules, blah, blah, blah. We put the favicon in here. Has that always been that way? Why is it not in here public? Why is it in here? I don't know if I like that. All right, anyway, we got the page. This is the page that you start with. We got all the good Tailwind classes. I wonder, oh, you know what we need? You know what we need before we can actually even get started is there is a Tailwind plugin. Yeah, we need to get Tailwind prettier. 1 second. Tailwind prettier. There is no way you should be using Tailwind with... I just found this out yesterday. There's no way you should be using Tailwind without this. Like, you're doing it wrong if you're doing that. Let's do that. Boom. And we'll have prettier, and then we'll have the Tailwind plugin. And let's see if Next.js actually has their stuff sorted correctly. They probably do. A blog is a good use case. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I did my blog in Astro, and it was a fun experience. It was good for pretty much everything I needed it for. What is this shocked face here? I consider using it for mine, but ended up going with SvelteKit. I think SvelteKit's also a solid choice. The reason I like Astro, though, is I can use Svelte if I want to. Right? I can use React if I want to. I can reach for Preact, React, anything, any of those nonsense things I can go and reach for. But, like, Astro's already, I don't know. It's already good by itself for probably most of what you want to do. So now that we have that, let's reopen this. Let's reopen the page here. I kind of hate that we're going to have to deal with that. Yeah, it looks like they're already following that, so they already have it all figured out. But what we should like notice is that, like, say if I delete this word and I pop it over here and then I format, see that? You see it? All right. So if I put this somewhere, anywhere, in this string here, what it'll do after I format with the Tailwind prettier thing, so I'll press space LF, it'll take it and it'll fix it and put it over there. I really like that because it makes everything consistent. And also, sometimes I'll be sitting here and I'm like, where should I put this? Where should I? It's like this mental overhead where I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I should put the margin bottom after the text 2XL, right? Maybe it belongs there. I want to see the text stuff first. And I really like that I don't have to think about that anymore and that there's just a standard for it. So then that takes the cognitive, even if it's a minor cognitive load, it takes it off of me. And then also whenever I'm writing Tailwind classes now, I could just be like, P2 over here and then just format and it'll just put it wherever it's supposed to go, So I really like that. You should try twin macro instead of vanilla Tailwind. I really like vanilla Tailwind. I like vanilla Tailwind with headless UI. That's another thing I'm actually probably going to install up front is headless UI. Headless UI. How install? All right, whatever. Can't you guys just put like a thing? All right, here we go. Oh, they have new ones. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just use the stuff that's available. They just released a new one 13 hours ago, so I mean, how much newer could it be? All right, now let's do npm. Did they include the npm? Yeah, let's do that. Svelte is switching from TypeScript to JS docs. Interesting move. Yeah, I heard that. I don't know how I feel about any of that, to be honest. I really don't know. I mean, yeah, honestly, I'm not a seasoned enough front-end developer to really have an opinion. So typically, I'm just going to use whatever is there, right? Like whatever framework is like recommending me use, I'll just use it because it's not that hard to pick up. I would say go back to JavaScript. The problem with doing JS docs in my mind though is just like that big chunk of comment that's going to be on top of my methods and things and such. You know what I mean? So I'm not really sure I like that. More of a back-end engineer. First time watching your stream. Yeah, I was a back-end engineer for like 4.5 years. So like I'm not like front-end extraordinaire, but I'm learning. Also, Tailwind takes away thinking about CSS class names. Yeah, definitely. I love Tailwind. And then also the nice thing about Tailwind too is that when I'm looking at these, I can just Shift K right? And I can see, oh yeah, it's just font size 1.5 rem and line height 2 rem, you know? So it's not like I can't know what it is really quick, and I like that about it too. I think we're picking up front end pretty fast though. I think give me another year or two, and I should be pretty good at it, I think. All right, so now we have headless UI installed. I think that's enough to kind of get started. I'm going to take a look at some of the stuff I'm doing in Notebin. I guess to get started, we're going to like recreate this front page here. And what does that really look like? It basically is just going to be a simple header. This box, which we'll probably just pull this, because I remember this being a huge pain in the ass, but we'll probably just pull this code directly out of Notebin right now, at least in a basic sense. And then we will, and then we just have a footer with some links and stuff like that. So it shouldn't be that hard just to do that. Opposite front end, learning to look more into the back end. Yeah. Yeah, I did back end like enterprise stuff with like Amazon for a while, like AWS, not Amazon the company. Like I worked at Comcast, but it was all like AWS stuff and cloud native nonsense and serverless lambdas and what was that thing we used? It's like all blur, even though it was only a few months ago. Step function, so it was a lot of that stuff, and then microservices and blah 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 blah. I like MUI. It takes away thinking about any CSS. I don't like to go that far. I really like the abstraction level that Tailwind puts me at. Svelte has been using JSDoc for a while. SvelteKit is the recent project to move. Oh, okay. Main point is that it makes no sense to have a compilation step for a library. Yeah, that makes sense. They still recommend and support TypeScript. Yeah, I feel like the developer side is good with TypeScript. Like JSDoc is interoperable with TypeScript, as far as I understand. Like like the types will be available to you in TypeScript. So I would say at the developer side, TypeScript still makes more sense, I think. There's a good video of Harrison, the Primogen YouTube channel. I'll have to check it out at some point. But I still think TypeScript makes more sense for developers, I think. Like people who are developing apps, not developers. All right, now let's go through here. So we got the page. We got the where's the thing? Where's the stuff? Where's the stupid thing? There it is. Okay. So we got the page. Let's go take a look at the layout, because that's like the other thing. Is there any style or anything like that in here? We got the lang. Whoops. Okay, they're already using inter. Okay, that's fair enough. So that's good they're using inter just from the jump. Okay, let's go take a look at the global CSS. We got the Tailwind base. We got all this extra junk and nonsense. I don't really know what that really adds. Probably can toss it. We'll toss it later. But yeah, I think we can just start from here. I think we're good to go. So I'm just going to go like this and like that, and then we'll do a nice div here that says hello. And we got the next image. We don't need that. Okay. Hello. There we go. No styles, which is good. I kind of do want the background to have a style, though. Is the body tag in the layout? Yeah, okay. Let's do class name is equal to inter.classname. This is annoying. Can I do something like this, and then actually we'll get rid of this, and then we'll pop that there, and then we'll do something like this, and then maybe if I could do like BG, and we'll go with maybe what's the one? I forget the one that I wanted for this app. I had an idea. Oh yeah, I think it was Zinc. We'll go with Zinc 900. What the hell is that? What are you doing? Is that in global CSS? Yeah. Okay. All right, get this out of here. I don't know what that is, but that's a gots to go. All right, now we're back over here. And we'll just, okay, so actually the base should be probably light mode. It kind of sucks developing light mode first, but it makes life easier when you do it. Even though it burns your retinas out for the whole beginning and for the bulk of the development of your app. But there's not a whole lot to develop off the jump with Notebin anyway, but I don't know. And then we'll do text. Zinc 900. Okay. All right. And how bright is... Well, I usually like to go pretty bright for bright mode. I mean, you could go like that, but we'll do 50. I'm using the Crocs library on my front end with Tailwind, so powerful. Never heard of that. I left some YouTube videos in the Web Dev Discord channel for you guys to check out after. I'll have to check them out. Makes working with Tailwind classes easier. What does? Anyway, should be good to go here. Now, let's think about what we want to do. I think we could just do, like just to start with, we'll make this main, and then we'll do class name, and then we'll do, I don't know, flex, and we'll do flex call just to kind of get started here. And we have that, okay. And now we'll do something like, I don't know, header. Look at that, we got a Copilot coming in. Save the day. Well, I don't really want all this junk though. So let's do, let's just close off the header with that. Header. Okay, so now we got something up there. Let's do something like border bottom, and then we'll do border zinc border. No, I want zinc. Why would, you know, I need to get rid of that. Tailwind has a thing that they recommend doing for that, but that's fine. And then we'll do something like, we could put everything in a container as well. I don't know, maybe we should put things in like a container. I don't know if that helps. I don't think it does anything that I really know. What does it do again? Okay, whatever. Let's just do MX. Let's just do I don't know, MX like 8 or something like here. There we go. Okay, that'll be fine. And now we have the header, and then we'll do something like a footer. Sure, whatever. And what is it going to say? All right, this is junk. I don't really need much in the footer. Just footer for now. And we'll do... Can you see it? Okay. And then I'm just going to start working inside of here. So basically, I'm not really trying to like make the styles that good right now. I'm just trying to get something that, you know, kind of works. So what we're going to do in here is we're going to start to add whatever kind of text input that we have over in current notebin. So let's go figure out how that works. So basically I want to get this and I want to get that in there. Let's head over to GitHub. Good thing we're still using the app directory in these days. And then we'll take a look at page. And it looks like we have this editor, so we just go right for the editor. And what are we using for this editor? Using this editor component. Probably in... Do we have a components directory? We just toss them all in here. Here we go. I'm going to make a components directory this time around. Components. There we go. Now what are we importing? Because I need to remember what library we used for this. Text area code editor. I think that's what it is. Let's see, React, text area code. That's the dist. Next dynamic. Okay. File upload. All right, let's go just to the package JSON. Because I think this was the best code editor we can find, but I remember that we had an issue for whatever particular version it was on, so that we couldn't really do light and dark mode very easily. Let's go take a look. I got WebLN, blah, blah, blah. There we go. Here it is. Code editor. All right. So let's install this. I want to go take a look at the GitHub and see. Okay, they released something in February, so they have newer releases. Let's see if there's... Did it go from a 1.0 release to a 2.0 release? I don't know. Let's see, when was the last time it was updated before that? This was November 8th. I don't think we were really playing... What version do we have? Package. That's headless UI. Oh, we have 2.06. So what has changed since then? Data color mode, nice. That was one of our biggest problems. And it literally came out right after our last thing. That's hilarious. And these are just, okay, style, updated default styles for light and dark mode, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is what we need then. CLSX? I don't know what that is. I don't know what Ramda is either. So you're missing MX Auto. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Where is my thing here? Okay, we got that there. I'm going to just actually break this out and we'll do research in tab 3 here. And then I'm just going to swap my editor like that. And we'll just do MX Auto, and then we'll do container. And let's see how they... Okay, they put container first. Okay, that's good. Nice. Now, this is that. Let's go back over here. And I really want to learn how this works well because I want to be able to incorporate whatever features are available. Let's do... What? Oh, I hate that. I don't know why people do that shit. I know it's to like indicate that I'm supposed to run the command and things not that command are under it, but like it doesn't need to be here. Like, who wants to copy this and then also copy this piece? Who would want that? That's just like, what? Why? Get rid of that. I should put in a PR just to get rid of that. Okay. So now we have that. Let's see how it's used. So I guess we can just grab this piece here. And what we'll do is we'll just kind of paste that there. We got function app, blah, blah, blah. All right. I'm going to take the code editor portion here. Okay, it doesn't go down. We're going to take that. We're going to pop it under the header. We're going to need this, and we'll put that there. And then we'll toss that. Now let's React use state. What the hell? Who does that? We'll do this and just add the import from there. What's your problem? It's not allowed in server components. I forgot everything's a freaking server component. Use client. Use, I think it's use client like that. Is it like that? It's not like that. Is it use space client? That's what it is. Module not found, reheight needs to be imported. Use import to reference the package instead. What? Already we're in trouble. Already we're in terrible trouble. I think, oh, okay, here we go. Support for Next.js. Oh, I really hope that I don't have to install an older version. No, because we had the newer one in the others, so it should be good to go. Let's do this. Hopefully that helps. And we'll need to put this in the config, and then I guess we'll need to do it this way with the dynamic nonsense and whatever else. Okay. So yeah, that's how we'll have to do it. Did we have to do this in our other thing? I don't remember if we had to do this or not. Remove imports, ESM externals true. We'll see. We'll see if we have to do that. And let me just take this. And then we'll go back to page. And you know what? For now, we'll just, who cares? We'll just do this. Needs to be imported. Import reference to package instead. Not sure what that is. Right. Dark mode, light mode, inherit custom colors. Yeah, okay. Is there anything else I should know here? Let's do, let's get rid of that. Let's restart it to see if anything helps. ESM package rehype needs to be imported. I don't think we're doing anything really unorthodox here, so maybe, let's see, we put the right thing in Next.js config. Let's go take a look how we're doing it currently in notebin. This is going to be the hard part. Themes, React, tools, blah, blah, blah. I hope it's not something new. Text area, yeah. No, looks like pretty much everything's... We can try and use the older packages, but rehype needs to be imported. Use import to reference the package instead. Let's see if... One second. Let me go into our TS config, not TS config, next config. This seems to be what we're doing. And we have that there. Remove imports, remove imports. That all looks pretty good. I mean, we have ES internals loose. Let's try to do this, and then we'll toss the app directory. That's if that's even under experimental anymore. Who knows? And then appdir is already true, so we don't really need that. And we'll just redo this. I don't know if it redoes it automatically. I don't think it does. There we go. This is something different, I guess. Only works in client components. Okay. Well, yeah, maybe that fixed it. All right. Use client. Can you just freaking work? Thank you. All right. Oh, all right. So now we got this. We got our little code editor. I don't think it. Oh yeah, it works. Okay. The color scheme looks abysmal. Why is it like that? What are these colors? Background color that? I don't think the background color can ever be that light. There's just no way. Now it has style. I don't know if we could just toss this and then maybe we could put something like class name on it. And then we could do something like BG slate 500. Did that work? Or is that just doing something different? No, I think it just made it dark. Yeah, I just made it dark. What are these? What is these parentheses colors? That's really terrible. I feel like that's not good. All right, let's zoom in a little bit too. All right, so before we get started on that, let me just kind of put this kind of somewhat more in the middle of the screen. So I'm gonna do let's do something like main, and we'll grab this. Whoops, we'll grab this. All right, we'll do class name, and then we'll do container. Well, yeah, I think that comes first anyway. MX auto, and then we'll do let's see, plop ourselves a header here. Let's see if he can just give me some basic ass header. It's great for boilerplate. Code editor, yeah. We'll say note bin, and we'll put it all in lowercase. There we go. And now what we'll do, let's just find a way to put this a little bit lower. So what we'll do is just, I don't know, MB 20, something like that. Yeah, okay. So now the class names of Tailwind doesn't work, so I don't know if that's something that I can actually change. Because I feel like that should work, but it just doesn't care. You have to style it like this. Let me go and see if they have anything. Issues. Tailwind. Font mono. The component uses overlapping text area and pre-elements to implement code highlighting. If the fonts are inconsistent, it may cause shadowing issues. Font family inherent. I wonder if this guy's project is open source. I can see how he's using Tailwind. I wouldn't know which one of these is that. Maybe dark readers overriding it. It's the extension. That's a good point. Maybe I should uninstall this. Manage extension. Turn it off. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. But that's something that I probably should be aware of just in case. Alright. How can I do Tailwind? Someone must have tried to do Tailwind with this. That guy, it seems like it's something Tailwind related is working for him. Tailwind. That's the only thing related to Tailwind. No one tried to change the background color and was just like, oh shit, that doesn't work. Let's see. Alright, maybe we're styling it in some particular way already on notebin that might work. But I really don't like the inline styling. I feel like that's just, that sucks. App. Alright. And then we had it in editor. Actually, we're pulling in this. What does this do? Already pulling that in. It's not in the path. Alright. We probably could play around with that, and probably we might have to do everything kind of like manually in its own CSS file. That, or maybe it is overriding. It's like if we got rid of that. Nah, because BG Slate's still not working. I don't even know what the hell that was doing. It doesn't look no different depending on whether or not I pull it in. Let's do repos, note, then node modules. What is this thing called? React text area. I don't see it here. React is rehype, blah, blah, blah. Cursor. No? What the hell is this called then? Oh, UIW maybe? Yeah. Okay. This isn't that long of a file. So they have a dark mode here. And then they have this. That's canvas subtle. That's foreground default. Foreground default canvas subtle. Okay. Let's try 7 EE 78 7 like how they got there. I don't know if that's going to change anything if I change it here. Like, I don't know if it'll change it on the fly. We are importing that. Well, we're not importing it right now, actually. We have like a background color. Okay, here we go. It would be color canvas subtle is what they're using for that. In this case, I guess it would be this, but it's showing dark, so I don't know. Maybe, yeah, no, I don't think it's that. Let's see here. Maybe if I like restart it after editing it. No. Light, dark, subtle. What is this color, by the way? Hyper CTL color? No, they have like a hyper picker. Hyper picker. There we go. Segfault? No, I loved hyper picker. It works so well. Oh no. How come? Maybe I can update it. Hyper picker. Hyper. Yeah. Nope. Well, thanks, Hyperland. You made my day absolutely much worse. I don't know why it's not changing if this is the thing that I'm importing, which I'm pretty sure it is, so I'm not sure why these colors aren't being applied. Because we are pulling it in here. We're not styling it in any particular way. Maybe this, you know. But we're not passing anything in the style here. We do that. Okay. Oh, I mean, well, the problem is, like, now that looks fine there, but then these look like, what was he thinking? Font size 12, background color this, do like 3, EE, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, that changes that. I wonder if we're pulling in our own CSS from somewhere. Where's the code editor? On change, class name, all that stuff. That's all the classes we're passing it. Capitalize, okay. File type valid. Style. Okay, we're just passing the style in here. Is that all the styling we're passing it? Yeah. I think we do have some stuff in the CSS though for changing those other colors, which I may just do it that way. Maybe if I don't import it from there, that would be better. If I just put it in globals. 2 lines, note cursor text. Oh, I probably could even use the applied directive thing with Tailwind, even though that's not good, but it might actually help here. Note wrapper editor. Yeah, like, okay, we have this stuff. So this is .wtc editor, and I think we're targeting that somewhere here. .wtc editor. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so let's see if we like actually just pull this in. Like, we'll just pull in this entire file into globals, and we'll toss this And I think we're referencing globals. Yeah, there. And then we'll see what happens. Anything? Nothing? Okay. No, that seems to be working. I don't know why this one doesn't work. But whatever. Alright, okay. Now we can kind of change some things around then, because now I can probably just use the ats for Tailwind classes. So if I did something, I think though, I'm not like 100% sure how to use them, but I know that there are things that I can do. If we take a look at here, we do like at apply BG primary, but there are, I guess we already named BG primary something. I don't think I want to do anything like that. That reminds me too much of like Bootstrap. So we'll do like at apply BG gray 900. Is that how that works? I think it would actually be oh wait, that's just changing the that's just changing the stuff there. Actually, we want to change that down here. What am I doing? So background color. So if I got rid of that there and I did at apply BG white. Okay, and what if I did at apply BG slate 500? There we go. Okay, now I can use Tailwind, but I have to do it this way. And what I can do, probably to make things a little bit easier, and I can probably color everything I want this way, it looks like. This would be like for a class name, tokens. Yeah, we don't need like savage text highlighting. You just need some basic stuff for things like this. Okay, we got booleans and stuff like that. Now, okay, this is the punctuation. Punctuation, blah, 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 blah. That's this color. They use this gutter mark. So what we want to do is like at apply text slate 300. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we can do that. Let's toss, or let's, well, I'm just going to kind of go through and I guess change some of these things. Okay, so all this stuff will be the same. What were they doing? They were pretty light syntax comment. It would just be like a gray kind of thing. Now the question is too. Oh, you know what? Could I do something like that? Something like that. So it would be like that way, and then it would be like this in dark mode. Or is it just going to override it? I don't know how to handle light and dark mode with this. We're going to have to think about that. I had no idea about Noster. Thanks for covering this topic. Yeah, well, today's probably going to be me more fighting with Next.js and Tailwind in the editor. But eventually I will get into the Noster content. There's going to be some pain here, but that's okay. I don't think it'll be that bad. This syntax coloring is giving me PTSD from creating my NVim theme. Right. Could you not just use some pre-made syntax theme? I could probably, but like it's this kind of thing here. I don't know if they have any. They probably do have something, but I don't know how well it's gonna. Okay. Oh wait. Okay, wait a second. So they have like they're doing these things here. Couldn't we just do all of this stuff inside those media things then? Like we could just take. Like we could just. We don't. Okay. Like inside of these, like when it prefers dark, then instead of just putting all this nonsense, we'll actually just set the stuff for the class. I don't know if I'm preferring dark or light right now. So that's something I'm going to also need to figure out. But that's fine. And then now this one is some other kind of nonsense for it, I guess. I don't know what this is handling, but we have light and dark up there, and then we have some other wacky bullshit here. So let's do, we'll get rid of that. I'll just jump up here. Okay. And that's the BG slate. Now, if we get rid of this, okay, we still have BG slate, which means that this is being picked up, which is good. Okay. So now if I change this to 9, there we go. So I guess right now we're thinking we're in dark mode. So now if I take this here and I put that there and then I get rid of these guys and we change that 9 there to 7. All right, good. Good. All right, so we can handle this here. It should actually be pretty easy. We're just going to need to go through and redo these for each one, but that's nothing really. That shouldn't really be that hard at all. It's not something I think I'm really going to do on stream too much, but but I could do this in my spare time pretty easily. I wish. What's the problem here? Unknown. Do we not have Tailwind? CSS active? We do. Okay. What about regular CSS? We have that active. ID LSP stop ID 5 because I'm not even going to be using any of that. I don't think. LSP stop. Get out of here. Yeah, stop complaining. Also, what is the inspect on this? CSS definition? Why is that not a nice, pretty color? Nothing really. Okay. Well, I'll color this and apply something nice later on, but I guess I can't do it for the Tailwind directive things at the top. But at least we're not dealing with that stupid nonsense anymore. Yeah, I don't think that this will be like a lot of fun to handle. So let's kind of move on from that and maybe get into some of the Noster content, and then I'll do that on my own. But it looks like we can already change some of the stuff here. All right. So basically, we want to be able to post this up to Noster. So we're going to need to install Noster tools and a couple other things. You didn't know about Inspect? Yeah, Inspect is really nice because what I can do with Inspect is, I'm not going to do it now, even though I could do it pretty easily. But like I could go and pop this into the color scheme really simply. Or you could even just write an override with an audit command for the color scheme event. And then you could color that whatever you want. So, and I don't want it to be like gray, so I'm going to change that in the future. I'll probably make it like red. Now, I think this is fine. I don't need like the syntax highlighting right now. I know what to do. When I get in there, I'm going to know what to do. Now, what I really want to do is I want to take the text that's in here and I want to post it up to Noster. It's kind of the idea. So we have set code, but I'm probably going to like change this to set text because it could be like any text, right? And then also, I really dislike this concept here. So I'm going to just pop that in there like that, and we're going to do it like that. I'm going to get rid of their import for their CSS because we don't need it because we are going to do everything with Tailwind later. And I don't think we need their styling. Oh, maybe we need a little bit of styling. That, or we can hop over into, we'll toss this, and we'll toss this as well because we don't really need that. And we'll get rid of this. The last thing I'll do is I'll just go change that text over in globals. So we'll just change this to not that. We'll do @apply text slate 300 and it works. And we'll do, okay, they got font size 12 pixels. We're going to change this to 1 red maybe? Yeah, okay. That's good. Now we can see. So, I mean, what if I just got rid of that? It would just be that size. So, yeah. All right, font family inherit. So, yeah, if we pass any font family down, that'd be good. But we're going to, later on, we're going to change this to like a nice monospace font. We'll find a good monospace font to use. You know, we could probably even do a font picker. No, I'm not going to go that far. But, you know, we could think of something like that. So, yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Language JS, so we can change this to whatever we want. We'll do that later. Please enter JS code. Is that the placeholder? So if I get rid of this. I should see that. Okay. And if I refresh, I guess the placeholder code, they already put something in there, which is right here. I was going to ask how it knows to format it with lines, but now I can see the new lines that are in there. Is that why the backticks? Yeah, that's why the backticks are necessary. Is this a different inspect? I need to change that as well. I'd like that to be like maybe yellow or something. Now, or maybe orange. Now, okay. Let's see. What I want is I want to take the code that's here and I want to post it up to Noster. So we're going to probably need to install Nostr tools. Nostr tools. And we can just go like that. We also probably need to start thinking about how we're going to be handling state at some point too, like across different relays when we go to get things, but that's probably because I do want to cache stuff, so when you pull something down it's cached in memory, but we'll think about that later. For now we're probably okay. All right, let's create our function here. So const what no, let's do, I don't really know what kind of flow I want for this. Let me think about this. We're going to need to connect to a relay. We're probably going to want to do that immediately, so we're probably going to want to use effect. We're also going to need, well, we can generate our own private and public keys. For now, we don't need to sign into anything. So let's maybe do that. Let's generate some keys. So let's do Nostr tools. Okie doke, and this is basically what we're going to want to do, so let's grab that and we'll just pop that in there. And we'll take these bad boys, we'll put them down there, and then we're going to just add ourselves a nice use effect here. Oh no, bastard. Use effect, do the thing. There we go. And well, yep, basically that. And then we'll just close it off so that every single time we do this, we automatically generate these. And then let's do a nice console log, and we should notice. What are you complaining about? Are you kidding me? Hooks can only be called inside of the body of a foot. Oh. yeah, whatever. Let's put this down here. There we go. All right. Now, what I'm probably going to do is we could actually just do something where we can see them. Well, I could probably just look at the console. It's probably fine too. Inspect console. There we go. We got our keys. Okay, cool. So these keys are, this is going to be our private key, and this is going to be our public key. We're going to use our private key to sign stuff, and we're going to use our public key so people know who we are. I'm going to need to write a function. We need some sort of on submit. So this is going to need to be in like a form probably. Cache and cookie, maybe I don't really understand. What is the problem? What's the problem with what? I think we're good now. I don't know what was going wrong before. All right. Let's get rid of that. Now, unfortunately, this is going to like refresh and create a new one every single time we load the page. What is this complaining about? Shut up. I don't care. Now, let's... You know, I'm not going to even look at notebin's code for this. I'm going to try to just think about different ways to handle this. I want like a fresh mind on these things. So if we go and take a look at just Nostr tools. npm install Nostr tools. Yep. Creating and signing and verifying events. So this would We could just put a button at the bottom actually under the code editor. So we'll just put that, we'll put it inside this div, I guess. We'll do ourselves a nice button. Yep. See, this is what Copilot is so good for. So I can just get just a little button there, you know? What the wait a second. Rounded. What is happening with that? Why does it look like that? I guess because it's so close, it looks like this side's a little more rounded. Also, I guess, yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, so now we have our nice submit button there. And what we're going to do is we're going to call this const, and I guess we'll call it handle submit, console.log code, and we'll close it. Okay. Let's open up the console again. I really actually hate the console being on the right-hand side. What's the way that you can put it at the bottom? I know there's a way to do this. I never have to think about this because I always use Firefox. But then Firefox betrayed me with the font lately. Setting, preferences, theme, preference, panel layout, auto, horizontal. Do the thing. Did it not do it? Can I just grab it and... No? There it is. Okay. There we go. And let's put that down there. Console. And when I press the button, nothing happens. Great. Yeah, so how come nothing happens? Let's go see. We didn't pass the on click. All right. There we go. And now we can return that function code. So, but what we're actually going to want to do with that function code is push it up to Noster. So let's go take a look at how we're going to do that. Now, this is creating, signing, and verifying events. This is interacting with a relay. We probably want to start with this here, I guess. Yeah, because this will give us the completely done event. Then when we have that, we can, well, I mean, we need to connect to a relay first. So yeah, let's connect to the relay first because it's not even going to help us doing it. Well, we're going to have to do it this way anyway. So yeah, let's get this and we'll print out the event so that we can see that it actually looks good. Let's jump up here. We'll do our imports. We'll toss this. Let's bring that back for a second. Okay, now we have this. On the use effect, we're going to generate these things, but actually we can generate this stuff on the onSubmit. We don't need to generate one every single time. And what we'll do is actually connect to a relay every single time. I don't know what the hell this thing thinks I want to do. But first, let's do this in the onSubmit. Event equals all these things. Private key. All right, let's rename this private key. Oh, duh. Actually, this is private key. Private key. Can just use public key. That should be in the author, I think. Actually, is that not added? Might not actually be useful. Event.id, what's the problem? Oh, okay. Probably need like a type for this. But it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Right now, it's not really that big of a deal. And this stuff, what does it do? Not assign no parameter, type event, number. Yeah, that's fine. It'll work. We don't care about typing right now. And instead of console logging code, I'm going to console log the event. There we go. That's our Noster event. Looking good, but it's got hello there. What we actually want is code. Okay, so we'll do this. What do we got? We got the code there and the content. So we're very, very close to being able to post that up to Noster. And we can actually probably see it on the original notebin. How's it going, Carve? I'm going to be revamping notebin. That's kind of the theme of this stream here. So if you have any questions or anything about Noster, I'll try to answer them, but like I'm also kind of just getting back into it at this time as well. I wish I had a thing too. Can I have two of these? Let me pull this one up so that I can see what people are saying over here as well. That way I won't miss messages while I'm coding. Did you have a look at Hacker? No, I'll take a look at it right now. So this is another website that we're working on. I want a whole suite of like Noster websites and apps and things. So let's go and grab this. We're going to take a look at it live on stream. Let's see Carve's beautiful work here. Where is my cursor? All right, git clone. Why does software suck so bad? I don't remember. Has software always been this terrible? Anyway, npm I, yeah, neovim. I don't have much there, but I am taking different approaches. It's on the dev branch. All right, and check out dev npm I. Damn it. All right, npm run dev. It should open it up on 301. All right, or 3001. Let's head over there. Localhost 3001. All right, cool. So I don't know what this is. I guess you're just like naming it so you know that that's like a column with things in it. See if we can load some more stuff. I'm assuming these are real events. Yeah, because that's these are all by people. So nice, cool. I don't know if load more works. I'm not sure if the search stuff works yet. But I guess you're gonna put the relays over here to the right. I don't know what your plan is here. Bugs are expected now. Software used to have to ship perfect. Yeah, because you couldn't. There wasn't this idea of like pushing fixes and software updates and all this kind of stuff. It's crazy that like for instance like you would play like Halo, like I got Halo on like a disc, and it had to work. It's not like you could like push a bug fix or something like that. Log in and see how I handle relays and accounts. That's my playing with grid. Fair enough. Those relays will disappear. Okay, they'll be on the top. All right, let me see if I can log in then. We'll do a login. All right, you got that login flow going good. Confirm. All right, let's make it nice and big. I don't think they disappeared. Oh, okay, I kind of see you have different accounts on different relays. That's kind of neat. I kind of like that. And then you would add a new relay. Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're doing. So it's like tied to the account that you're on. That's interesting. That's interesting. Because that there's no it's an interesting UX decision, because typically what you'll do is you'll choose a relay and then your account will just change. And then you won't really know that your account changed. But with this, it's kind of like you're just changing your account, but it will also eventually change this stuff as well. This is definitely something to think about. This is an interesting way to think about it, is like accounts. Took me a while to take this decision. Experimented a lot. Yeah, I kind of like that. I definitely think you're on a different direction that I haven't thought of. And I don't dislike it. I think that this might actually be a cool way to think about it, actually. Like, because sometimes it's so confusing when you're logged in on like an account, and then you like switch a relay somewhere over here that's not tied to your account, and then you go back and look at your account and you don't have an image, and you're like, well, what the hell's going on, right? And it's very confusing. But in this way, you swap out to a different account, and then you know why your image changed, because, yeah. I think I like that. I'm going to have to mull that over, though. What do people use Noster for? Crypto, social media? No, not really, no. It's really not crypto. It has nothing to do with crypto. A lot of Bitcoiners use it, but it's not really crypto. Yeah. I definitely see probably where your frustrations like led you to like make it account based, and I think that's smart. When you submit an event, you can choose to publish to all or to choose specific relays. Gotcha. Yeah, the problem is wrangling all of like the context, right? And like having a coherent context for the application, right? So like one way to think about it is like this account concept, and this is like a good way here. So now you're on different accounts here, but then there's the idea of, okay, what relays are you reading from? So that's another thing to think about. And then there is, what relays are you posting to? So what is your account? What are you reading from? What are you posting to? Right? That's kind of like all the things. Definitely think you're onto something with this here. I think that might be a model that I adopt going forward. Because you can see too, like I'm Chris at Machine on Well Order, and then I'm Christian Chiarulli over on Damas. I like that. It's not done yet though. Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, there's so much experimentation that has to happen here and thinking that has to happen here. I think like that's where the difficulty is, and that's where the growth is, you know? Like anyone can create like a Hacker News UI, right? Like if it was just creating like the Hacker News like UI, and we just wanted to spin up like a Postgres database and like a Redis cache somewhere, like this would be like done in like, you know, we could potentially get it done in a couple days, maybe a day of like really hard work, right? But when you're doing something like this, there's definitely a lot more that needs to be considered. Plan is to show what the source of each post is coming from. Submitting a post, the new user will choose where he wants to post. I like that idea. I just don't know what that UI looks like, and I don't know what that UX flow is either, right? Because there comes, okay, for instance, there comes to be a point where there's a ton of relays that you might want to publish to, right? And then if you say had like this big long list of relays, and you're like scrolling through it to like select on and off relays and stuff like that, it could get a little unwieldy if you're bringing that many relays with you. I'm hoping that the other thing is too, like with the client, you also need to handle things like retries. So retries are going to be a big thing. And then also the fact that like if your client, like should your client limit how many relays a user can post to at a time? That way it would kind of simplify the UX, you know? Like if you just limit it to like pick 5 relays, for instance, to post to, that might be better. Coracle today, yeah, Coracle I think had like they had something going on. They got paid to do their stuff, and yeah, we should definitely I don't know what the Coracle site is. What's the Coracle site? Yeah, maybe your limit to... Right, right. Yeah, yeah. Because you don't want to connect... Like, having, like, 100 relay connections open, it's kind of ridiculous. And like, if you're the kind of person that needs to post to 100, you know... There might just be different sites for you to do that kind of mass posting, right? Like, there might just be different sites for that kind of thing. Like, if you want to post something and you want to post it to 100 different relays and you want UX for that, like, there could be Noster sites that do that. I need to find an hour to make Vimspector work. I haven't used Vimspector in a long time. I've basically just been using MVimDAP for that kind of thing. Get Vim. All right, the Vim stuff. Deprecated, use that instead. Version 1.0. That might just be because you're on a newer NeoVim version. If you're on version 0.10, you might need to be back down on 0.9. Could be that. I don't know exactly, though. But yeah, all right. I think we should limit connections. I'm going to be thinking about some of this UI as well and UX as well as I kind of move through Notebin. And really what I'm going to make Notebin like is more like GitHub gists. And then I'll try to come in here and try to help around with Hacker News as well, to kind of see how we can do things. All right, now, but yeah, good job with that. I like the like this. This was insightful. This was an insightful way to think about accounts. Find it difficult to make it work. What alternative? MVimDAP. I would recommend that. I mean, it's still difficult to make it work. That's why I was making the videos on it and stuff. But it's, you know, it's definitely going to be some work to make it all work. All right, now we have this. So we just took a detour to look at Hacker News, and we're very close to being able to post this up to Noster. So let's see if we can get some of that done here. Coracle.social.login. Okay, I'll take that. Please write it down. Write what down? Oh, MVimDAP. MVimDAP. SAP. Whoops. MVimDAP. Login. Okay, nice. I already used my Albi deal. Confirm. I'm logged in. What the hell is this? What are you doing? Stop. No, don't do this. What is happening? Oh, I thought I was supposed to be clicking on things. If you'd like to select your relays manually, currently searching. What are you searching? I'm so confused. I'm confused, but whatever. Okay. I don't necessarily like this UX. This is pain for me because like a lot of things are moving. I was confused why that was happening. And now I'm still confused. And I want it to stop. I just want to get in the app and I want to look at shit. You know? I don't want to be here. So I like, personally, I don't like this UX here. This is not something I would continue with, I don't think. I know I can do it manually, but I don't really like that. It tries to I wish it would have asked me that. I wish it would give me a couple relays to like start with. And then it would ask me at the top to press a button to sync my relays, and then I would do that. And or do it manually. Like, I want to have those options, but I definitely don't want to start out with this shit and then like I'm just trapped at this and it's going to search for how freaking long against every known relay that I've probably ever connected to. And then plus like a million that I haven't that are probably full of just absolute nonsense. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Things the size of the screen. This? Nah, it's taking up my whole screen. So yeah, I'm not happy with that. I believe whatever Noster experience out there except for Damus feels slow to load, whatever. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, I agree to somewhat. We'll work on it. I don't think BlogStack is that bad. Right? Like this is kind of like the UI like I want to like start with, right? Like I want to just show up and then I just want, boom, like there's content. And then there you go. And I can click on it. Now, BlogStack's fast. Right? BlogStack works fast. It doesn't have a lot of the cool things, some of the cool things that Habla has at this point. But BlogStack is still pretty fast. You know, you're in there quick with BlogStack. Talking of SAPs, now that zip domains are all over the place, it would be pretty cool if we could have a zip. YouTube does not let me send links. Oh. Let me see if I can make you a mod. There you go. Standard. Make Carve a mod too while I'm here, because he'll probably want to send me a link every now and then. Also, Carve, if you haven't, head over to the Node Tech YouTube and subscribe over here. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can live stream Noster and node related like Bitcoin related content over here. It's better branding. What, like Zip for Zap? Tell me what you're thinking. I'm confused. I don't know then. When I did log in with Coracle as something to skip the auto relay selection, I guess. Yeah, no, it does. It has that, but it like I just don't I don't like this. This is too much. This like it might be good. Goodness. No, just let me in to the website. Pub. Like if I search for pub, nothing happens. I mean, I kind of see what they're getting at here, but this ain't it right now. Not for me. I'm sure there's other good UX and UI decisions inside Coracle, but this one is not a good one in my opinion. Just my opinion. Zap.zip, it's better branding. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome, but you think that's not taken? Name cheap. You do maybe zapzsh.zip. Zap.zip. Tell me that's obviously taken. Yeah. Of course that's taken. It'd be cool if it wasn't. We'd probably get zapzsh.zip. Zip. Get .com too. It's more of an org though, so. You could get that, but I just don't know how that's gonna like rank. I don't know. Would you name unless you want to find it difficult to see? Right. No, it's probably open. It's for sale. I can make an offer. You know what they're gonna probably charge me for this though? It's probably gonna like $50,000 or something like that. These people are insane. So I don't know. Anyway, let's you don't have any luck finding your profile data. You need to select your relays manually to oh really? Pub. Okay, so I can't do fuzzy search. I think I'm beat. I don't think I can use Coracle. I don't think it's going to work for me. Maybe next time. But yeah, this is just like the experience better that I have. Like just the initial UX on Blogstack. Yeah. 15 minutes later, yeah. Sorry. All right. Let's see if we can keep going here. So, all right. This is the event that we got out here. Now, what I want to do is I want to publish it. So what we're going to do is we'll go here and we're going to interact. This project, too, was in like a Coracle. It was in like an accelerator or something like that. It was in a thing. He was getting paid to do it. I want to get paid to work on Blogstack and shit. Someone pay me to do this. Just throw money at me. I will make shit all day long for Noster and things. And it'll be a lot easier for me. I just need enough to eat. Rent would be a big plus. Let's see. Relay in it. A relay example. Yeah. We're going to take this. We're going to wait till we connect. I don't know. We're going to hold this in state somewhere. We'll have to see how it goes. So we can do it every single time on handle submit, or we can do it in the use effect. Let's just do it in handle submit for now. We'll just reinitialize a connection just on the submit. Obviously, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do this if I was doing it seriously. But for now, it's fine. Handle submit. I have to make this async. Equals async. Okay, and we're going to connect to some relays. And once we do that, we get the event. This is subbing on an event, so we don't give a shit about that. And also, I'm going to change the kind to 1050 so that we can search for this on the actual notebin right now. Also, I need some relays. Let me quickly update notebin so that it has working relays. That's something that just should be the case. We'll get the ones from Blockstack. Blockstack didn't get enough love in the community. It really should have gotten more. It was a really... It works pretty well. And it was around before abla.news. And I got ignored. Alright. Let's see here. We're going to look for... settings, is it? No, it's got to be... I think we called it utils. But now I don't see that anymore. Right. Text. Don't tell me. Oh, you know what? It's in lib. Settings is our settings page. It's in lib, probably in constants. Yeah. There we go. Let's grab this. And then... should I just do like a quick and dirty move? Where's the freaking... where are the things? Archive, event ID, details. I don't know where we connect the things at. I think actually we might do it. I hope we're not doing it all over the place. Maybe it's in the login. Who wrote this code? Clearly they didn't know what they were doing. Because I have no idea where I put the freaking relays. No, it's not in there. Noster service? No. Constants? Oh, here we go. No edit button? Why? Whatever. I'm already working on the other branch, so I'll just reclone this into my home directory and update it. Okay, and we said it was in utils, constants. And this one's not going to work. What just happened over there? I think he changed this. Well order should work. I don't know why well order just doesn't work sometimes, but whatever. Profile relays. I think Shaker is a paid relay now. I was using his relay because he's already on NoSpin, but whatever. And then what we'll do is... where did it go? Where did it go? Where was I? I'm lost in the sauce again. Let's do that. Notebin. No. Blockstack. And app. And where am I? Lib. Constants. Cool. Let's grab these bad boys and pop them in here. Okay. Update well, you know, I don't really want to use so many relays because I remember there being like kind of an issue with this. Let's just use Damus and well order. We'll just hard code it to them for now. Update relays. What are you doing? What? It doesn't help that I don't know how to type either. What, did I really clone this with HTTP? It's because I'm not signed in. Why am I not signed in? That's terrible. All right, 1 second. So you can come here and watch me fight with code and problems. Let's do, we're on V2. Begin refactor. There we go. Git checkout master. What? Oh, okay. That's just small updates. Okay. I was like, I didn't overwrite this, did I? That would suck. Tell us this, and then we'll just go grab the Damus one. And then I'll start answering questions again. I know probably someone put something in the chat. App lib constants Damus. And we're going to do that. Okay, should be good to go. I'm going to check Vercel. I'm probably not logged into that either. Oh, no, I am. Okay, good. That would have sucked. All right. Node tech. Why is it note-bin here? And it's building. All right. Let me see here. All right, I'll try that. How's it going, Indie Twitch? It's not discoverable enough since you already have hacker news, so new users will have a bad time with that. Yeah, you think hacker news? I think hacker news will be fine. I think hacker.news will be fine. I also have poster.news. And I think Noster news is already taken. Yeah. You can get nosternews.news. And then noster.news. Yeah, it's taken as well. All the Noster stuff is taken. Everybody took all the Noster stuff. Oh, really? LOL.nos and Damus? Gotcha. I think I knew that. But the problem is I don't use that because also with pterodactyl, because I had pterodactyl for a while, it would hijack that and do like regular find. So that's why I don't really use that. All right, now if we go to notebin, because we should be able to see this up on notebin once we do it. So notebin.org. All right, now we're connected and we're good to go. So now if we go check out the archive, we should see this get. We should see our new post here when we go and do it. Git checkout v2. Okay. Now, okay, we have the private key. We're getting that. And I'm just going to do a create here. What am I connected to? Relay.example.com. Nice. Okay. I'm going to connect to probably the dumbest one. Let's just get a bunch of relays here. Alright. Let's see if we connect. WebSocket failed. Failed to connect. And the reason is... I don't know the reason. Why is that failing to connect? Did I put it in there correctly? Am I missing something? Looked fine to me. Oh wait, it still says example. Oh, you know what? Well, let's just restart this. I'm gonna put it back on Damus. Still on 3000. What? I'm so confused. What's happening? It still says example? I saved the code. What is this? This is V2. I must be in the other one. No, it's right there. It says Damus. What? Who knows what's wrong with that? If you can see how I fetch the feeds on Hacker News, it'll probably give you some ideas. To give you feedback if it's nice or not. I'll take a look. Reload the page? Yeah, maybe. What's happening here? I feel like if I restart the server, it should... I guess reloading the page had to happen. Yeah, it probably was that. Whatever. That can... Why is it not... Reload... What? I shouldn't have to do that. Am I wrong for thinking that that should have automatically reloaded the page when I restarted the server? Am I wrong for thinking that? I feel like that's... What do I know? Alright, let's head over here now. And we got the subs. We don't need subs. We need pubs. So, we got publish event. So we're just going to do this guy right here. And I guess we can list whatever the hell's going on there. I don't really know what this listing shit does, so I'm gonna. That's like new since I've been in Noster. That was like not a thing before. Okay, we got the reason. We got this bullshit. Yeah, whatever. Events, event. Okay. Now this event, yeah, like this ID. This would be like the ID that you get back from the event. So I don't really think that that's good. And then this. I don't think I need that. So whatever, we're just gonna do this. This should publish it and it should work. So let's do this. Publish, go, connected. I really should have some console. Oh, these console logs should tell us if it worked. Nothing, didn't work. It didn't work. Why didn't it work? It didn't fail. It wasn't okay. Nothing happened. Try again. It says connected, but I guess it just doesn't. If we go over to notebin now. You got nothing there. Where's it failing? Like it's connecting and then we get here. Well, now we at least get here and then the callback fires. And then we get a private key and we make the event. Well, let's just see. Let's just console log until console log our way to victory here. Okay, we get the event. Get the signed event. It's got a signature. And we do this. Do we ever close the relay? Maybe we should close the relay. Probably should be doing like some await stuff here. I think we probably close it and then like it immediately just... Yeah, okay. Yeah, it accepted our event. Okay, well where the hell is it then? Why I don't see it here then? It should be here. These are 1050 events. That's a 1050 event. Where's my event? This is probably pulling from well order. So let's push it up to well order. Where's my stupid list of things? Ah, that had the perfect thing already. Let's go up here. Let's publish it to well order. It's probably only looking in well order because like my initial Noster abilities were garbage and I was just doing nonsense. So now let's do this again. Submit. Well order has accepted our event. There we go. And there it is. All right. I'm happy. Check the stores feed.ts and stores user.ts. I don't know what to, how to say this, but on React Next, when you change drastically a component, sometimes I need to reload the page manually or even restart the dev server. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I feel like I've experienced this before. I haven't done Next development since BlogStack, so it's been a few months. I believe it's the way the connection to relays works. Since it's a WebSocket connection, it loses connection with the hot reload out of the blue. Yeah. I mean, I did change the repo. But, you know, I turned it off and back. Like, I like, shut down the server and turned it back on. Anyway, are you using anything like Zustand or anything like that? If you're still here, Carve. Because I was thinking that if we... I was taking a look into Zustand. It looked pretty neat. You are? Okay. Okay, yeah. Let me go take a look at the code. Blah, blah, blah. I think we have HackerNot news down here somewhere. Let's pop on over to 5. Hacker news. App. Lib. No, probably stores. I remember when I was reading the docs that like he said he only had one store. So I guess it's okay to have multiple stores. I don't know. I remember just seeing that like they had one store. I guess relays too is like a better way to do relays or something. This code I recognize. This code I don't. Okay, user. Yeah, I was reading over the docs and he was saying like, yeah, check the files I told you I have multiple. Okay. Yeah, one second. Zustand. I really like the website for Zustand. Okay, it didn't take me to the website. I was looking forward to going to this website. This looks like a comfy bear, dude. Okay. Where's the let me see. Spare store, overriding state, blah 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 blah. Because I briefly went over this. This is not what I want. Where's the docs? Where is this stupid? Where's the docs? Where's the docs? Maybe this will no. Where's the docs? I don't want to read the README. I want to read the doc website. This is a demo. This is not what I want. There we go. I do like this website though. Look how does he do that? What's happening here? Anyway. Yeah, you can have multiple stores, or you can create multiple stores, and they call it slices and merge them together, but in our case, it doesn't make sense. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I got there. You should be able to put links in here now, by the way, Carve, because I gave you mod. UVim, LunarVim by default support Java and comes with lint and debug features. No. But you can get them. I have a Medium post out about that. 3JS maybe? I don't know what 3JS is. I know, right? Whatever that was. I don't know what this is. But look how much depth there is to this. You see how like the little fireflies go behind the stars? Kinda, right? Like back there. I really don't know how he does that. Updating state. I was reading something. Create a single store. Always use set to define a store. Okay. Yeah, I guess they want to do things like slices. But I don't know. Maybe you know better than me about how to like handle the stores there. If you click on the big black Zustand button on the top left, there's libs you can check. Oh, this? Oh, okay. Are these his, I don't know, what are these other, what do they do? I know Jotai is somewhat similar, but I think maybe, I don't know why we're using Zustand instead of Jotai, to be honest. I don't know what like the trade-offs are. Okay. I don't even know what 3JS does, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, see, I was working with the context API in BlogStack, but let me show you what that leads to. When you work with the context API, I don't know how you can ever get away from doing something like what I had to do. This. I ended up in this world. I just remember looking at it, I'm just like, really? do things really have to be this way? So this is why I kind of wanted to escape the context API. And I think Zustand is going to be a better way, because I'm like immediately like, all right, get me the hell out of this. Like, this is not good. I don't like this. That's why I hate wrappers. Yeah, I don't like wrappers either. I'm not really for it. But I'm new to front end, so like somewhat. So I'm like, you know, what is a better way than dealing with this? Physics felt stores. That's why I use it. Okay. Can you mod me? Yeah, I guess so. What are you trying to do? You trying to do something nefarious? Or you have something you want to link me? Yeah, I can mod you. I don't care. I don't trust you, though. But I'll make you a moderator, but I don't trust you. Looks like an airplane. It does look like an airplane, right? 3js.org. Okay, gotcha. It's pictures? Oh, it does 3D. That's how he's doing it. Okay, now I understand what the 3 stands for. Gotcha. We should make a thing like this. Here we go. Yeah, that's how he's doing it. Wow. He must have put in some hard work with that, though. To draw a bear? I can't get lost in this rabbit hole because I'll start drawing shit. And I'll waste my whole year drawing stupid shit. Some projects are so freaking cool. Yeah, I know. The main page. Oh, okay. On the main page. I thought you were talking about things like Zustin. What is this thing? Skip? I don't know. Let's just see what happens. I feel like people who are using 3JS are cheating, though. Alright, let's skip this shit. What's happening? Like, where do we go? Oh my goodness. What the fuck? What is this shit? And then if I click, I can kind of like... I can kind of like move. Yeah, I can hear my computer like heating up. It's probably the most bloated thing to ever touch my web browser. What's a good one? He's trying to sell us t-shirts. Everything, all tech is trying to sell you t-shirts. I'm trying to sell you t-shirts. That's probably loud as shit. What's happening? I can't even believe people make shit like this. What is happening? Do they have different noises? Yeah, they do have different noises. This is wild. What's happening? Alright, turn it off. No, that doesn't work. I thought that would work. Is caps lock on? It doesn't look like it changes. Let's zoom in a little bit here. This is comfy. This is the kind of computer I want. I want this. That doesn't turn caps lock on and off. The cassette motor? I must have done something earlier when I put something in. Food textiles? How do I know what to click? Break. There we go. Basic. H. Oh wait, maybe I could try LS. Shit. Wait. How do I go back? Where's backspace? Delete. There we go. Okay. L. S. Enter. Mistake. Really? Maybe it's because it's in caps. There we go. Now caps lock turns off. Alright. Delete. L. S. Still mistake. Can I do P. W. D? Mistake. What is available? I'm confused. 10 print hello world. Yeah. Oh, do I have to do something like that? It's not a Linux machine? What is this silly thing then? I've never used one of these. Like actual, like whatever this is supposed to be. You know, I have seen one of these though. In one of my computer engineering classes. But anyway, I'm done playing with this. This is cool though. I could get lost here though for too long playing with stuff like that. There we go. Now we got 8 subscribers on the Node Tech channel. I really want to get this up. We got to get to 1,000 over there. Yeah, you're right. He probably does. Someone send him that. I'll send that there for later. I don't know if I... Hopefully Discord's not totally signed out of... Okay. General. Post up there. I'll ask him about it later. Oh, these are the videos you sent? Okay. Do help. Last thing we'll try is help. Probably have to deal in registers here. I don't know basic though. Whoa, wait a second. What the hell is happening here? Is this where I was the whole time? Hold on. Hold on. There's something in the back here. Can I spin it? No. No. I don't think so. It looks like an Ethernet port. Maybe. Maybe it's a power port. I don't know. I can't really tell. Whoa, what do we got here? Okay. So, I don't think we can plug any wires in. I don't think anything like that works. Can I turn it off? That'd be cool if you could go back here and it would actually, like, interact with it as well. Yeah, how is it working if the power cable's not plugged in? It's like a ghost machine. Don't show this to the AI. Because he'll create, like, horrors. This is already a pretty scary world right here. Alright, let's get out of here. This is a more horrifying world, though. So, let's leave all that stuff alone. 5.0 technology. A spider. It reminds me of that Black Mirror episode where the dude kind of turns into a spider. He's like in some weird... Anyway, I don't know. I'm so like lost in the sauce now. All right. Anyway, we got the new notebin site to at least post something. I see that as a pretty big win. What is this doing? Oh, this is the thing we posted. Right now, we're only connected to this. We're not connected to Damus. I really don't like that it like disconnects me. I don't know why that happens. I don't want to do like on disconnect reconnect, but like I might have to do something like that in the future. It's not that big of a deal because when you post, you can kind of like just connect to relays that way. I don't know. It's something I'm going to have to think about. Anyway, I think this is probably enough for one stream. If you guys haven't, consider going and subscribing over here to the Node Tech channel because this is where I'm going to be putting some of these streams going forward. I plan to upload them here. This one's kind of all over the place, so maybe next time I'll try to keep it a little bit tighter. And, well, maybe not. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter since it's just streams, you know. The unfortunate thing is they're going to be uploaded as videos over there. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to actually come up with some video content for this channel to actually get it to work, and then I'll actually get the view hours too. But yeah, so I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to probably be streaming some more stuff tomorrow. I'm going to also probably just in the spare time get Notebin looking a little bit better for the next time that I go and do one of these streams. And then we can focus more on like the relay management and stuff like that and connecting to relays and stuff like that. Yeah, I can see you, Saeed. You should be good. Know what? You Getting blocked? How are you getting blocked? You might be trying to put links. Here, I'll make you a moderator. You can't put links if you're not a moderator. Alright. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Also, there's the new NodeTech website as well. So you can go to nodetech.co, and this is that. I guess what I'll do is I'll post this video over maybe to the workshop section, and I don't know. We're gonna have to do a better job staying on topic. Also, I'm gonna be fleshing this out as well, which is gonna be like an introduction and guide to Noster. So I guess if you're interested in Noster stuff, you can stay tuned for that as well. Try the methods I told you. Do not have to manage the WS connections. Yeah, I'll take a look at some of that stuff. I'll see if it's good. How about notebin.biz or notebin.tv for the domain name? I have a notebin.io. I'm thinking about changing it to. But I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. We can see where it goes. Also, at some point, I'm going to teach you guys as well, if you're interested, how to do WebLN and Lightning tips and all that kind of stuff too. So then we'll get that going. All right. I will see you guys in the next stream.